So this is week 8 discussion slash reflection, going over chapters 10 and 11, concealment and disclosure, and employer-employee relations. So the situation is essentially a Fortune 500 furniture manufacturer who does really good. They live by Christian with a Christian base, and our question is: share what contractual justice and covenantal relationships are and how they compare to each other. Make sure to back up your thoughts with biblical principles. So contractual justice, I have you will get what you agreed to through your contract and mutual agreement, which can be problematic sometimes because not everyone is writing up contracts with the best interest in mind. There's a lot of fine print things that people can use negatively for their benefit and your disbenefit. And then for covenantal relationships, I have it's a way to demonstrate holiness through purity, mutual accountability, love, mercy, and sacrifice. It's being able to treat people in a holy way with God's word. I have 2 Bible quotes for this. I have Matthew 7:12, and then human beings must not be treated, Matthew 7:12. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Obviously, that's one of our most basis Bible quotes we can go to in business, but it's true. We should treat everybody as we want to be treated, and that all kind of ties back into that covenantal basis, where everything we want to do it holy and through God's word. And then I have 1 Timothy 5:1-2. Do not rebuke an older man harshly, but exhort him as he were your father. That Bible quote to me is just kind of like we should treat everybody as if they mean something to me. It's like I shouldn't treat somebody differently because they're a complete stranger, or I shouldn't choose to overcharge somebody or anything like that because they don't mean as much to me as somebody else would. And covenantal relationships, in the book, they split up into 4 different categories, being dignity, which is everyone has the right to be treated honorably and fairly. I struggle with this word a little bit. Reciprocity, acknowledging mutual duties and accepts mutual accountability. That's a big one for me because I feel like if everyone in the business place kind of owned up to mistakes and learned from them, I feel like we could all be a whole lot better. But a lot of people don't want to own up to mistakes. And I've definitely been in positions where I've not wanted to own up to a mistake before out of embarrassment or whatever the reason. But I feel like every time we do own up to our different accountabilities or hold people to a certain standard, that we're all the better for it. Servant leadership, being leadership positions are a place for us to be able to serve others as opposed to serving ourselves. And gift recognition helps to develop people. So something Vernon Brown said to me speaks a lot on this kind of subject. Human beings must not be treated like cogs in a machine. I like this quote because I think a lot of times people in the business place might feel or be treated like a piece of equipment, like maybe a baseball player would to a manager. Maybe not a whole lot of value, like a piece to a puzzle, but everybody does have value, and God puts us all here for a reason. Which is important to keep in our mind, that each of us have a purpose here that is just equally as important as the next person, disregarding our paycheck.